Hello all, in our previous sessions we have discussed about how to create the standalone applications, how to create the I18N applications for the standalone application. So now we're going to talk about how to create the web-based applications for the I18N using the I18N. Okay, first of all I'm going to create the dynamic project. So I'm going to right click on it, right click on the project and say new other dynamic web project. Next, so this is the name what I'm going to give, I18N web-based project. I'm going to set it up Apache 9.0. Next, I don't want web.xml because I will be using annotations. So now I got the project. So here let me create, now I'm not interested in creating the servlets. I will just create JSPs. So JSPs, I'm going to right click on the JSP, say JSP file. So let's say this is my login JSP. So let's say this is my login JSP. So finish. So inside it, I need to have few tabs. First of all, so for this application, we are building the web-based application. So this is the title. So I will say, let me say I18N web-based login screen. Let's say this is the title I need to display. And in the body, what I'm going to do is I need username, I need password, and then login button, right? So for that I'm going to use, so don't need actions and all those stuff because I don't want to read anything help from the servlet and all those stuff. So I need, so the div, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add label. So label, what I'm going to have name. I'm going to have username. This is what it needs to display. Okay, so this is of the type, and the input is input is of the type, it's a text, and the value is username. Okay, similarly I need to have password, right? So this is for the password. So it should display this thing, and it's of the type text, right? So then I need a button. So for the button I'm going to write div. So inside the div I need a button. Okay, to format, Control Shift F. So the button, it will be login. So this is what I need to display. Control S. So let me try to run this application. Before running, what I'm going to do is I'm going to check. Let's see whether I'll be able to run this application or not. I don't want this. Finish. Okay. Cannot load Tomcat configuration. Tomcat at this local host config. Server project is closed. Okay. Finish. So I'll go to servers. In the servers, I'm going to first of all remove the other projects it has and then start it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this. Okay, then I'm going to click on this, select 9. So it's on the right location. I'm going to say select folder. It's saying the name is already present. Okay, I will say next and then add this project and say finish. So I can see the server is stopped. So I will republish, publish it and then start it. I can see the demo, the server is getting started. It's saying that the port 8080 is already taken by someone. So I need to change the the port. So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on the Tomcat server, select the change the port number. We'll change it to 9999 and then save it. Then I'm going to again publish it and start it. Okay. Now this time it's getting started. Now you can see the server is start up in the milliseconds. Now I'm going to say run amp server. Okay, finish. It has opened me browser. Wow. So you can see it's clearly displaying. So this is my local host name and my project name. And my project name inside it, this is the login page, login.jsp. So here I can enter my username and my password. Okay, so here as of now we just created simple dummy login page. Here as of now it's showing the English language. As of now it's showing the English language, but it needs to support one more language, that is the French from the country CA. So to support that, what we are going to do is we are going to make use of the resource bundle. We have already seen how the resource bundle is going to work. So for that, I'm going to log in .jsp, and if at all you want to write the Java code, you can write it inside the uh, scriptlets, or else if at all you want to write it separately, you can use JSTL. I'm going to make use of the JSTL because that's the standard, because all the Java code should be present in the JSTL. So first of all, I need to import the JSTL. Okay, to import the JSTL, what I'm going to do is for now I'm not going to use JSTL because I need to add all the JSTL jar file and to do all the stuff. For now, I'm going to not use JSTL. Simply, I'm going to use right inside the scriptlets, angle brackets, and inside it I will add percentage at the rate. So for the scriptlet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add resource bundle. Scriptlet, I need to use resource bundle, right? So resource So first of all, the resource bundle is present in the package known as java.lang.util. So I'm going to write import that package first. So how to write import in the JSP? For that, let me go to Google and check how to write that one. So this is how we need to write. So let's write this. Paste it, my package. It's present in java.lang.util. I will say util.star. What's the problem? Go use double quotes. So import Java cannot be resolved. Why it is so? Let me go to Google and search it again. Okay. So because you don't have at the rate. Okay, I already have at the rate page space import is equal to, everything looks good. Okay, it's not present in java.lang util. That's import, that's a mistake what you have done. It's present in java dot, that's resolved. Okay, so that's a mistake. So we don't have java.lang.util, we have java.util. So let me correct this now. So let me write okay. Let me check for the Java code in JSP. So you can check the examples here. Let me check this. Okay, inside the scriptlets you can write all the stuff. So it should be inside your body, right? Inside your body. Or can it be outside also? Okay, I will do one thing. I need to write the scriptlets. I need to write inside the scriptlets. So in this inside the scriptlets, what I'm going to write is I need resource bundle dot get bundle of BaseName comma, sorry, I need to write get bundle BaseName comma local. So let me add my property files here, because I know we have two property files. One is my properties underscore en underscore in, So let me add both these properties here in the class path. I'm going to add inside the resources. Okay, I'm going to add inside the libraries. JavaScript web content library. Way to add this thing. Let me right click on it. Say build path. No. So this is the Java library. This other libraries. Okay. Source folder. I will browse it. Inside the source, I'll create resources. They should be inside the class path. I will say okay, not inside the build. I'm going to copy inside the libraries. Okay, JavaScript libraries. Paste the clipboard content. Okay, we'll add it here. I've added under the just inside the web content. I have added both the properties. So why this one? Okay, semicolon. So when I create it, I will say control 1. Okay, this is not working. Bundle, and I will say resource bundle RB. So what is my base name? Here the base name is my properties. So the base name is my properties. So this is my base name. So the locale, as this is locale, we should not use locale.get default. Instead of it, we should use request. Instead of it, we should use request.getLocal. So according to the browser, we are going to get the local object. So request, so it's going to check the browser language. Okay, so we are saying request.getLocal. So if you want the system, then you should use locale.getLocal. Locale.getDefault. Here we need the language of the browser. Okay, so that's how we are going to read. So I'm saying request.getLocal, and my properties I have set here. Okay, resource bundle. What was I missing? Yes, so R is missing. Okay, R is missing. So I have created the resource bundle RB. So using this resource bundle, what I'm going to give is I'm going to get the string from the property file. So what is the string name? Here the username, right? So I'm going to say, so inside the title, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let me go to my properties under US. Let's say this is the title. Okay. So what I'm going to do is inside the title, I'm going to add one scriptlet. So what is that scriptlet percentage? So what I'm going to say is equal to RB resource bundle dot get string. I'm going to say get string of this key. What is my key? Key is this one, login underscore title. So I will say login underscore title. You should be in double quotes. Okay. So now it's going to get the So now the request.getLocal is going to get the language. It's going to get the language and the country code of the browser. So using that and the properties. So using that, it's going to read the appropriate property file. If it is English, then it's going to read English and US, then it's going to read this. If it is the French and Canada, then it's going to read this file. So this is how it's going to read. Then after reading this, it's going to get the string of key. Similarly we need the same scriptlet, for the username, password and login, right? So I'm going to simply paste this, and here login dot username. Okay, similarly in the password we need dot password, login dot button. Okay, and this is how. Okay, so now we have written the complete scriptlet. Let me save it. As it in the JSP, it's not required to restart the server. So we'll go to browser and I will say refresh. What is the exception? Exception is it's saying that resource bundle of something what you have written, it's missing resource exception. Okay, okay. So resource exception is nothing but it's not able to find the resource, can't find the bundle base name dot my properties. So what I'm going to do is I'm copy this thing, both the things, and I'm going to place inside the source. Okay, I have placed inside the source. You can see I'm going to remove both these files here. So let me restart the server. Server is getting restarted. Okay, server startup in these many seconds. Okay, now let me refresh. Oh my god, we got can't find the bundle base name my properties locale comma ES_EN and wow, I got it man, I got it. So here if you look at we have the two properties files EN underscore US, but when it reads it, okay, I will do one thing, copy this and go to browser. So we got some exception. So let's check the language. I will go to settings and set the language as let me add that language English US India. Add this. So I will move this up. Now the current language is English India. So let me check it again. So let me check again. Again we got some exception. Why so? So it's saying that it's not able to find the base. So this exception we got, can't find the bundle base name properties locale year underscore. So it's not able to find. So let me again copy this and paste it in web content. So let's remove this. Okay. Okay, great, got it. So what happened is, remove this. So it's searching for the en underscore in, but we don't have en underscore in. So that's the reason it's not able to find. I'm going to rename it. So I'm going to say en underscore in. Okay, I'm going to save it now. So now again I'm going to try it. I'm going to restart my server. my server has started. So now my language is en_India. So let me check it now. Okay, we got again some exception. What is that? Can't find bundle for the base name. For the name and properties. Okay, I'll do one thing. I will copy this, paste it inside the source. So now let me try it again. Now let me check again. I'm going to restart. Okay, now let me check again. Yeah, hooray, it's working fine. Why it's working fine? Because so my property should be present in the okay, it should present at the project level. So I paste inside the project. So these are the two properties, English_India. So let me so now we're getting the username as this and password as this, right? So it's in English. So let me change the language as, let me add the language known as French Canada. I will say add, and I will move this up, move to the top. Now it is French comma. Now it should read, now it should read this file. Now it should read this file and display all these fields. So let me check that. I'm going to go here and say refresh. Refresh. Why we got some exception? Missing, can't find the bundle for the place. My name fr_ca. Okay, why so? Let me change this. Try it again. Okay, so the main mistake what I have done is we need to place all our properties files inside the, not at the project level. We should place inside the class path. So as I have already discussed, if it is only if you are using properties, if you are using new properties from the java.util, then you should place your property file inside the project level. But if you're using resource bundle, then it should be present inside the class path. So I placed inside the source. Okay, now I had the English_India, now English__ this thing. Okay, let me go to browser. I will go to Chrome and I have selected English_India. Okay, so let me refresh it. So it's showing correctly. So it's showing should displaying these values from the property files. So what about my title? Yeah, this also it's right from the property file. So let me change the language to French Canada. Now my language is French Canada. So I will just refresh it. Now it should display everything. So the title is French, name is French, password is French, and the login button is also displaying in the French language. So this way it's going to this about the I18N and developing an I18N application for the web-based projects. Okay, so that's how we are going to create the projects. So the main important point lesson learned here is we need to place our property files inside the class path if you are using resource bundle. Okay, if you are using resource bundle, we should use this thing. That's the point to be noted.